Alright guys, welcome back to another phenomenal episode. I wish I had a little chain to pull so confetti can come down, but that's okay. We'll get that set up one day. Today we're going to talk about a little series called Grand Theft Auto. You guys probably never heard of it. I'm going to be talking about two games, and pretty much two games only, and that's going to be Vice City and San Andreas. The reason why I chose those two is because I thought they were the most iconic ones in the series. I'm not going to talk about 1 and 2. I've played 2. I've never played one that I can recall. Probably have, but we're going to talk about more of the open world ones really quick. And my opinions on them, not facts, my opinions on them. Okay, guys, get that straight. Okay? Alright? Jokes are bad. So anyways, let's just jump into it. I bought Vice City. I just received it today. It's got the wrong cover on it, but that's okay because actually I'd rather have this cover. As you can tell, it's a reprint because it has no UPC and it's missing the manual, which whatever. Right now I can care less. It's the game, and that's what was iconic to me. And anyways, I just want to explain a little bit of how these two compare and how they stood up to the test of time of, you know, years past. I mean, it's 2011. These games are, heck, Vice City in 2 years will be 10 years old. This one here, San Andreas, in another, I think like 5 years, it'll be 10 years. So, no, 4 years, sorry. It'll be 10 years. So, I mean, they're very close in, you know, year release dates. So, anyways, we'll start off with talking with Vice City. This game was very iconic to me. When I was back in middle school, I anticipated this game for a year. I couldn't get the thought out of my head. I loved the third one. I got the third one for Christmas. I can't believe my mom actually bought me a PS2 with that game. It blew me away. I don't know how many hours I spent. I don't know how many times I was in class, like just waiting to go home to play that game. You know, everybody knows about the third one and how it just blew everybody's mind away, how much crap it got from, like, crazy parents and everything like that. But as Vice City came out, those parents were still going nuts. I actually have an article still in my desk, which is kind of funny. I always thought that was kind of funny, of the parents, like, talking bad about it and this and that. And, you know, Grand Theft Auto series slash Rockstar really pushed the limits. And it's so funny because I just started playing this again. Like I said, I received it today, and it is funny how much they did push the limits with it. I've only put, I don't know, an hour or so into it, just as a remembrance, and so I could do this video for you guys. But you know, within that hour, damn, they really pushed the limit on this one. You know, really, there's like girls with bikinis that are like really tight, and they really tried to aspect that, and there's so much swearing right off the get-go, and they really pushed the limit with that. As for like today's game, it doesn't hold up with that kind of content. You know, there's games out there that swear like every 5 seconds. But you know, being 2003, you know, actually, you know what? It wasn't 2003. Or it was. I don't know, you guys correct me. I'm not going to sit here and talk about what year it was released. Pretty sure it was 2003 though, because number 3 was 2001. So, yeah, it's 2003. Sorry. But anyways, for 2003, this really was in the news. So many people were complaining that their kids were playing this, and I was one of the lucky ones that my mom didn't really care. So, you know, I played this one to death. I remember I was in middle school, and you know, I'd always have friends to talk to about it and how iconic this game was. Soundtrack was amazing, graphics just blew us away, and you know, the storyline was phenomenal, and how they put the motorcycles in, and you know, like the little features that they added from number 3. And you know, I remember talking to how sweet it is to go, you know, play in the 80s and things like that. It was a lot of fun. Popped it in today, and to my surprise, it did not hold up the test of time. I don't recommend it. It really is not the iconic game that I thought it was anymore. Time was not very good to this game. Soundtrack's still phenomenal. I still love the soundtrack to this game. I used to, a long time ago, I used to just listen to the soundtrack, have the game playing, and listen to the soundtrack while I do other things, which was kind of funny. But so soundtrack is still good. Graphics are kind of a mess. They're very blocky, and you guys got to put in perspective. This isn't like, I'm not putting in today's graphics and then, you know, Grand Theft Auto Vice City's graphics. That's not what I'm doing. I'm saying for the time period, it just doesn't hold itself. You know, I play a lot of games, I play a lot of retro stuff, and, you know, I know what I'm talking about when it comes to this stuff. But anyways, it just doesn't hold it like San Andreas. Rockstar really took a turnaround when they came out with San Andreas. They kept the cartoonish look to it, and I'll get into that in a minute. But this game, as for like driving sequences go, the driving is so fast. I swear, you know, you just touch the thumbstick and you spin. It's unbelievably fast. When you're going down the road, I don't know, maybe you're going 30 and it feels like you're going 100. The speed between the car and the wind and everything is not linking up correctly, and it just feels so fast. Like it's like a big blur when you're actually driving, and it's unbelievable. It's kind of hard to play. Maybe I gotta still get back on the boat and keep playing it and get used to it. But I mean, as for right now, it's tough to go back to this one. I really don't like the main character, Tommy. He's kind of annoying. He's not very believable. The voice sucks. As story goes right now, it's really cheesy, and it's really poorly written. Not much else I can say about it. All I could say is really, I mean, if you want to try and experience it again, just have a really open mind about it, and don't hold your breath for that experience that you used to have with this game, like I did. You will fall on your face and be pretty pissed off. I mean, you could pick up this version, like the Xbox version, for like $10. I think that's how much I paid for it. So, I mean, it's not like you're out of like $60, but yeah, I was a little bit disappointed when I popped that in, and it wasn't as great as this. San Andreas is by far the best Grand Theft Auto game out of the whole series. You guys could sit here and argue. I don't care. Grand Theft Auto sucks. Grand Theft Auto 4 sucks, not Grand Theft Auto. I want to clarify that. San Andreas is amazing. It did it correct on every level. Soundtrack, graphics, everything has hold the test of time. The storyline, it's all perfect. I've ran through this game umpteen times, and it's never gotten old. Everything about it is just so phenomenal and so iconic. I'll never forget standing in line waiting for this game to come out. This game, I don't even know what to say. Rockstar made a phenomenal game. I still think probably to this day, and I could almost say it, this might be the best Rockstar game that's ever been released. I know that's hard to say, and it's hard to take in. I mean, this is my personal opinion, not fact or whatever, because you can't even put a fact on that. But that's my personal opinion. San Andreas is phenomenal. I can't say one thing wrong about San Andreas. This is what you see when you see a perfect game. You know what? I guess I can say one thing bad about it was the hot coffee thing, but who gives a shit? That thing was so stupid. Anyways, that Rockstar should have never did that. I mean, they always like to push it to the limit, like the song, like in Grand Theft Auto Vice City. But they like to see what else they can get out of their game and see what publicity can be brought up. But I just want to say that, if you're gonna go back to the Grand Theft Auto series, give this one a shot. If you've never played it, or if you want to relive some good memories, San Andreas is perfect. Everything about it, like I said, perfect. If you want to relive a great Grand Theft Auto game, just pick it up. Don't even second guess yourself. If you're even thinking about going back to number 4, slap yourself in the face. Go down to your local retro game store and pick up this one. That's all I gotta say. I've pretty much ran through every single Grand Theft Auto game except for The Lost and the Damned, Chinatown, whatever it was, and Vice City Stories, which I wish I would have picked that up other than this one. I really did enjoy Liberty City Stories. That was a great game. That's probably my second or third favorite. I don't know yet. I really haven't put a list. That's just too hard. Chinatown Wars, that's what it was. I've never played that one. It didn't look too appealing to me. It looks like they went more with the aspect of the originals of 1 and 2. But anyways, so I thought I'd just give you a little rundown and say how amazing this game is and how disappointing this one is nowadays. I probably will pick up number 3, but I've played that game so many times. I've probably, in my whole entire lifetime, probably racked in about 150 hours in that game, and that game would be a little too hard for me to go back to just because I wore that game out to the bone, especially playing Liberty City Stories twice, so I pretty much know the game like the back of my hand, and I should say the city of the game, and it would just be too hard for me. Vice City, the only reason, no, I shouldn't say the only reason, but the main reason why I picked up Vice City was because I've only ran through the game once, and out of all the open world ones, other than 4, they just kind of stood out to me of being, hey, I got to go back to this, just to see, what went on with it, because I don't remember it. I beat the game when it first came out, and I don't remember anything from it, so... Anyways, I just thought I'd make a little video for you guys. So I know I haven't been making any. If you guys have any suggestions of videos you want to see, I know a lot of people ask that. I mean, I can do reviews. I could do more things like this and just talk about only a couple games out of a series. I could do my pickup videos again, but I really haven't been picking up that much. So definitely hit me up and leave a comment and tell me what you would like to see. So. Thanks for watching, guys.